Looking at Lucy Arndt, who's going to start the serving off for the Red Hawks. Aiming back in that aim at Cortez. Going to get some help from Jager. Sending a free ball over, picked up. Looking for that outside option. Tipped over, picked up by Krejcikovic. Going to be a tackle by Jager, and Jager's going to send it out of bounds. Float serve over out to Schuberth. We got Blue, who's going to get back to Avery Torrey, who gets stuffed by Jager and
you can
Gray.
credit Jager and Gray. You just said it.
Float serve over. Johnson's going to pick that up for Blue. Going back to Arndt from that back row. Right off the block. Picked up. Krejcikovic back to the back row for Jager. And Jager's going to put it down right in front of Arndt. These early points can mean a lot. It can shift the tide of the game that early, but nothing's too late in volleyball. There's no clock for us to run out. It's been a kill from Jager from that opposite side. And she's going to go back to serve, but right now let's look at that replay. Beautiful. Only four-year senior, only four-year player for the Hoosiers. Back to Jager. And off of that, they're going to get the point for the Hoosiers. Candy feeling sweet going to that back to that service line. It's be a Jazzle from Oxenet going back to that slide off of going back
rally here.
Little rally. Lost in the action. Schuberth's going to have an off-speed set to Arndt. Arndt's going to make it work. Krejcikovic out to Jager. And he's going to put it down just short, just a little bit past that 10-foot line.
Placement. Sometimes power is everything. This time, place.
Euchre's a great game, great team game. But we're going back to the greater game here, volleyball, as Jager's going to make another dump work, and the Red Hawks have got to make an adjustment here on defense. Off the service for the Red Hawks. Jager looking for the attack, and she will find it. Picked up by this Red Hawk defense. Arndt with a response. Tipped over, going to be off-speed second, but Jager's going to send a cross shot, and just out of hand for Schubert. Terminology, we're making him a full-fledged volleyball player. But Arndt, our most skilled volleyball player for the Red Hawks, as told by Coach Yankas. Lester is trying to get it over.
Trying to replicate that later in the set.
And we're seeing Mackenzie Tucker, and hey, here's Mackenzie Tucker. We just saw her serve for the first time, even though her service run is going to end short. Coach Julie Yankas. See Siegel back to serve. Going back to Highfield, a 14-14 connection. I always love noticing that. But out to Jager, who's going to send it down right to the right.
Heels that time, caught on the heels, and it's an ace.
But now the crowd is on their feet as Schuberth is going to take that one right back to Torrey. He's going to send a long ball down to Krejcikovic. And Arndt is going to have to make that one work for Jager. He's going to put it down and end the second set with a cross kill from that outside.
The second set was the set of Jaidyn Jager. And that looked like it was going out. Jackson couldn't get out of the way. It was hit too hard.
Great communication was what can also just amazingly help a team. Picked up out there, out of that middle. And Jager's going to try to make it a point to that block. It's be a touch called by that down ref over there. You know, everyone has their own service, like, attempt. It's like a personality thing, like how you want to serve. It's almost like a tennis serve. Everyone has their own approach and what works for them. Above 6 feet, like Cortez, there's just not a lot you can get there that fast. But Jager's going to send it right into the box. It's be a waterfall. It's going to trickle down that hand. Trickles down like water.
It does.
See Krejcikovic coming back that service line. It's only been a couple months that they've been together. Love to hear that from a coach. And it's going to be Arndt looking to attack from that outside as Cortez will pick it up. And Jager will make it work for Toole off of Torrey's block. And again, Siegel going for the serve. Great pickup. Going out to Torrey. Still looking to slam it down. Blocked by the Hoosiers. Set over by Burns. Blocked again by the Red Hawks. Response tipped over. Burns looking to fly in to pick it up. Too late to that ball. And it's be a point for the Hoosiers.
Day against the Southeast Missouri Red Hawks.
Been a 5-0 scoring run, and Siegel's been at the heart of it. We just saw serving. You see her in the libero jersey at number 14. But Jager's the offensive powerhouse coming out from that outside for season kills. But Jager's going to pick it up on that defensive end. But we'll go back to Cortez out of that back row. And back to Arndt again, lining up for that off-speed attack. I don't think that's the attack she wants to be making. I think she wants to get that full approach, and I don't think that's what she wants to be doing.